So this is going to be like any other video I've ever done before. You guys are quite possibly getting ready to see a side of me that I don't usually show many people, and to include my children. So today's the 30th of September, and let me back up a minute. I want you to understand something. I'm not a prophet of God. I've never claimed to be a prophet of God. And I mean, if you've watched my YouTube channel, you know that. I'm cuss like a sailor, say you fall foul crap. It's just not who I am. But I am a Christian. I am a Mormon. I am a religious man, and I try to live my life worthily, and I try to honor my covenants with God. I also understand how revelations work. I know that an individual can receive revelations and or visions, dreams, whatever, prophetic dreams, whatever you want to call it, for yourself and for your charge. So there are pastors that I'm sure you guys have probably seen that they talk about things they have, and they receive this for themselves and their congregation. You're able to receive, if you're a father, a parent, you're able to receive revelations for yourself, promptings for yourself, as well as your children. Being the fact that I am a commander in a militia, I tried to tap into that, and stupidly, and I asked to be granted visions of future battles. My thought was that I could maybe see just an important section of the battle, a glimpse of whatever, something that would give me an edge, something that I could chew on for a few days before the battle and be like, you know what, maybe if I put guys here, or I brought this really cool nifty toy, I could save my men's life. I could save more lives. I could end the fight faster. I thought that to be an honorable request. I thought that to be an honorable thing. That was not what I got. I got a dream. I got a vision. And it scared the living hell out of me. And I am not a man that's scared easily. I've done things they make video games about. So I don't get scared easily. I've literally been hunted by dogs and packs of men that are armed to the teeth, and me with nothing but a 9mm and a K-bar. And this scared me and terrorized my freaking soul, man. So as I was drifting off 2 nights ago, I saw my 5 children, and they were playing outside, and it was growing dark, and these men were running at them, and I could tell in the dream it was just pure evil, a dark wave of pure evilness coming right at them. My older children, sensing the danger, grabbed the smaller 2 children, who are only 2 years old, they're twins, grabbed them up and raced inside. My middle child, Jackson, was not so lucky. He got right to the threshold, and just as they were grabbing him, my daughter was faced with a hard choice. Shut the door and save herself and the other 3 children, or reach through the threshold and try to pull him in, possibly getting them all killed. She was scared and thought what she did was right. She thought that was the right answer, and she shut the door. as she was shutting the door, my son was looking her dead in the eyes, and tears of terror coming out of his face, and he screamed, "But I love you." He screamed, "But I love you." She slammed the door and latched it. I woke up. I woke up looking for the damn door. I was hell-bent to go through it. In my mind, I wanted to go through the damn door, and consequences be damned. If I died with them, great, but I was going to damn sure die trying. I had to get them out of there. It scared me so damn bad that it woke my wife up. It's been a while since I've had a night terror. I mean, it's been a while. But I used to get them when I first came home from Iraq. I used to get them, and this was far worse. Far worse. Because I know how Revelations worked, I I could not go back to sleep. I was absolutely terrified that this was an actual future event. So it's been haunting me for 2 days now. That was 2 nights ago when I had that dream, and the words, "But I love you," I haven't been able to get them out of my head, no matter what I do. And finally, I think I got the right answer on that. And through intense prayer, I got that was not my family. Thank God it was not my family, but it was someone's family. That was going to happen to someone. And we're supposed to understand 3 things from this. First, do not blame the one for shutting the door. They did what they thought was right. Had they not shut the door, all would have been lost. And you weren't there. In the dream, I was not there. My wife was not there, so I don't know when this happens if the parents will be there or not. I don't know. It's not my charge. But don't blame the person that shut the door. Only God can judge them. And historically, that is something that's happened several times. There was, if you study Geronimo, people in his band, they left suckling infants to die so that they could run faster. There was white women that suffocated their children, trying to keep them quiet, keep them from crying when renegade Indians were raiding their house and their ranches and stuff, and they were hiding under the floorboards. Same thing happened to the Jews hiding underneath the floorboards in during the Holocaust in Germany and Poland and places like that. So this isn't new, and this is going to happen. This is going to happen to a lot of our families. The second thing we need to understand is that God does love us. The same love we have for our children, He has for us. And this is going to hurt Him probably more than it's going to hurt us. But He's about to shut the door on us. Which brings me to my third point. Time and time again, I have gotten in prayer, as well as people that I know, the word purge. That is not by coincidence, and that is not a good thing. When God says He's going to purge you, that means He's going to cleanse the land through bloodshed. A lot of people, maybe even some of y'all, you're not going to make it. I know that I was told people that I knew would not make it. I don't know who, but that's not going to be good. So the military has a little thing called a dust-off. When you're in an armored vehicle, I did reconnaissance for an armored unit. We did something called dust-offs. So if you were being attacked and your vehicle was trying to be overran, you had guys all over you, you would button down the hatch, lock everything up, pull your gunners down, lock them up, and you'd call for a dust-off. And a neighboring vehicle would traverse their smallest weapons system, usually a 30 caliber cruise serve or something of that nature, and just shoot the vehicle, because it's an armored vehicle. It does work. I've never had to do it. I know other people that have, and they said that they were fine. It tears the vehicle up a little bit, but it kills everybody on the outside of the vehicle and keeps you from being overran or having to burn to death in your own vehicle. And it's called a dust-off. Well, God's about to do a dust-off. He's about to shut that door. And some of us just aren't going to make it. The other thing that we use is we call red tight. When we're calling up weapon status, you got several different green, amber, black, red, whatever. But we call up, we're ready to go on a mission, we're red tight, which means that the way our full on ammunition, the weapon's locked and loaded, weapon on safe, and we're scanning for targets. Guys, you better get red tight. You better get freaking red tight quick, with a hurry. And I don't mean just spiritually or physically, but I mean mentally too. If you don't start working together with other people, if you don't start working together as a community, you're not making it through this. You're not going to make it. The lone wolf is going to die alone. Just like Jackson in that dream. Don't be the lone wolf. Work together as a team. I don't know how much time we have. I don't know exactly everything that's going to happen, but the impression I get is we got precious little time. And from all indications, it looks, and from the intelligence I've gathered, it looks like it's going to be, 4 to 5 weeks, somewhere right around the elections. Everything's just going to start going absolutely sideways on us. That is not a lot of time. I mean, already there's stuff you just can't get. Good luck getting ammunition, reloading supplies. It's very difficult. So everything else is going to go the same way. You better get red tight. You better do it now.